Welcome to Sunshine Stories. Today we'll be reading Fancy Nancy and the Too Loose Tooth by Jane O'Connor. Pictures based on the art of Robin Preiss Glasser. Fancy Nancy and the Too Loose Tooth. Lionel and I are swinging on the monkey bars. Lionel swings upside down. "Whoo, whoo, I'm an ape," Lionel shouts and scratches under his arms. Lionel swings again. He bangs into a bar. "Ow," he says. Lionel jumps to the ground. I jump down too. His hand is over his mouth. There is a little gore. Gore is a fancy word for blood. "Come quick, Miss Glass," I shout. "Lionel is injured." That's fancy for hurt. "I am okay," Lionel smiles. "He lost a tooth. It is in his hand. It was already loose." Miss Glass lets me go to the nurse with Lionel. First, Lionel washes out his mouth. Then the nurse hands Lionel a white plastic tooth on a chain. Pop! The top opens. In goes the tooth. Pop! The top snaps shut. For the rest of the day, Lionel wears his tooth necklace. I long for a tooth necklace too. That means I really, really want one. But you only get one if your tooth falls out at school. One of my teeth is loose now. It better not fall out at home. All week, my tooth gets looser and looser. I wiggle it a lot at school. I wiggle it in art class. I wiggle it at lunch. At home, I do not wiggle it at all. I eat a lot of soft stuff, like bananas and ice cream. I don't talk too much. Talking might make my tooth fall out. My dad asks, "Want me to pull out your tooth? It won't hurt." "No!" I shout. "It can't fall out at home." On Thursday at school, my tooth is hanging by a thread. I keep waiting for it to fall out, but the last bell rings and my tooth is still stuck in my head. I must prevent my tooth from falling out tonight. Prevent means to stop something. I put a little tape around it. "What's wrong with your mouth?" my mother asks. I write a note to explain. "My tooth is very loose. I don't want it to fall out until I'm at school. Then I'll get a tooth necklace." That night, I sleep with my mouth open. I am not taking any chances. Friday morning, I get dressed very carefully. I start walking to school. Achoo! I sneeze. Oh no, sneezing made my tooth fall out. It's in my mouth. I'm not at school yet. So does this mean I don't deserve a tooth necklace? But my tooth is still in my mouth. So, in a way, it has not fallen out yet. I keep my lips shut tight. I walk very fast. At last I arrive at school. Arrive is a fancy word for getting someplace. I spit my tooth into my hand. "I just lost a tooth," I shout. Miss Glass sends me to the nurse. "Ooh la la! I have a tooth necklace. It looks so fancy. I wear it all day." But guess what? I do not feel joyful. That's fancy for happy. Finally, I confess. Confess means telling about something bad you did. I tell Miss Glass how my tooth fell out. I need to return the tooth necklace. Miss Glass thinks for a moment. A moment is fancy for a second. "Your tooth didn't fall out at home. You were already in transit. That means on the way to school. I think that counts." Miss Glass checks with the nurse. The nurse agrees. The tooth necklace is mine to keep forever. For the first time all day, I smile a big smile with a hole in it. Fancy Nancy's fancy words. These are the fancy words we read in this book. Arrive, means getting someplace. Confess means telling something bad that you did. Gore means blood. Injured means hurt. In transit means on the way. Joyful means happy. Long for means I really, really want it. Moment means a second. And prevent means to stop something. Thank you for joining us today, friends. Please like this video